Just like to say, sometimes you need to let go. You need to let go and detach from things you're imagining, trying to manifest, whatever, things you're working on. Like for me, I love this YouTube channel. I love creating content. But after a while, you can get a little burned out when you do one thing. And, you need other things as well. I have plenty to keep me busy between my regular career and family. I run a bunch of blogs. I'm not going to put them here, different subject matter. But, blogs, which I'm telling you, I had some that were languishing the last few years. Talk about upgrades and cleanup and everything. I have been completely consumed with bringing them up to date and getting all the what we call SEO in order and all of that cleanup, that I've been just too busy to do the YouTube thing, which for me that's good because it enables me to clear my mind of that and get new ideas for the YouTube channel, or at least think about other Neville content that I want to share and package and share with you. So, but that got me to thinking, all this stuff I've been doing with my blogs, my web hosting, things like that. I'm also working on creating new blogs that are targeted for passive income. So these are things I like to do aside from this, okay? And it could be inspired action. Sometimes there's things where you don't have to lift a finger and you just kind of wait for them to come to you. You wait for them to unfold. But sometimes part of that unfolding or part of that bridge of incidents is taking inspired action. And you kind of know when that happens. You shouldn't stress over it. If you have this complete, all-consuming desire to do something, then do it. Don't question it. Like for me with the blogs, all of a sudden they came out of nowhere, and I got this insatiable desire to update, to fix, and then to assess the situation, at this point in time on how these things are done out there, in internet land, and to bring myself up to speed. And I've enjoyed, even through the technical hurdles, and there have been more than a few, one that I literally was obsessed with for 2 days. I actually had to call support from my web hosting company to get over that barrier, and I've never done that before. But, on another level, I've enjoyed every second of it. And for me, this is inspired action. I want to do these things. There's a sense of accomplishment, right? It's not just having abundance come to you. Sure, I love things like lottery winnings. I got a nice small little lottery winning, small, nothing big, that I transferred to my bank balance, which will help me actually. Now, this is weird. It will actually help me in, it will be directly responsible for buying one or two new internet domains to experiment with this idea that I got, this inspired action, which is kind of weird, right? I mean, it's going with the flow. So that's what, I thought this was something that, my YouTube people here might benefit from. See how things hit me and how I follow them, just like way back when, I got my career job and I had to go through certain things. In that case, I had to take some action. Sometimes you take action, sometimes you don't. It all depends on what, how it's coming to you. You let it unfold to a certain degree, but part of that unfolding might be that you have to do something or that you should do something. But usually you don't have to stress over it or think about it. It happens in such a way that it's completely natural. And if you need to take action, you will take action. You won't have to think, oh, should I do this? Shouldn't I do that? Because I saw some comments early on about people stressing, usually the student crowd stressing, oh, but I want all this to happen. If I go and do something, I'm messing with it. I'm fighting the 3D. No, you're not. Sometimes, with the 3D, there is action required by the Bridge of Incidents. It's just something that happens naturally. And if it happens naturally, like with me, I got this idea to reinvigorate my blogs and to maybe create new sites for passive income, things like Google advertising, Amazon affiliate, stuff like that, and other affiliate things. And I've always had an interest in that. I kind of dropped it for a long time, but now it's really come to the forefront, and it's come to me in the form of like an obsession. I have to do it. I just have to do it, but I'm enjoying it. I don't consider it, I mean, it's work, but it's work that I enjoy. And I find fulfillment in overcoming challenges, whether they be technical or other. There's a certain amount of fulfillment in that for me. And the goal with this one, obviously, being some sort of monetary payback in the end. But again, this thing I'm doing takes some time. It's normally not an overnight thing. So it's a process. But the Bridge of Incidents, I'm just going along with it. I'm following along with it in a natural fashion. So, if that comes up in your story, then go with it. But I'm not saying you always take action. It all depends. It all depends. There are some things that just unfold without you doing a thing, and they kind of fall in your lap. And I have lots of those in the works too. I mean, you manifest everything in your life, right? Many different things. It's not a one thing, one shot deal. You can have many different things in the works all at once. And they move at different paces. They all have different realization points. So I hope that this makes sense and that somebody needed to hear it or get some value out of it as far as like, yeah, if inspired action comes up, it will be natural and you will just naturally do it. And you don't have to stress over it or worry about it or debate with yourself or beat yourself up. Should I do this? Shouldn't I do that? It would be like you would be compelled to do it, just like I am with this thing that I'm doing. So anyway, I'll be hopefully soon trying to do more Neville-esque stuff. I'm still waiting for that. The text-to-speech thing I was working on with the Neville voice. They're still working on their updates. They haven't come through with all their updates yet, so it's all the better that I'm focusing on something else in the meantime while I'm waiting for that. I could still use that tool with the stuff I have. I'm really looking forward to their improvements. I'm hoping that it improves the experience. The end product of what I want to do as far as bringing certain of Neville's text documents to life. There's other people doing this too. I'm not the only one, but I like to do it in my own way. So please stay tuned, keep subscribed, and there'll be things coming up. And good luck with everything you're doing.